great day for fans of Back to the Future. You know, part of the fun was it was amazing what life might be like 30 years in the future. And now that we're actually here, I am Jimmy Kimmel. Thanks for watching. It means a lot to me. And if you'd like to take our relationship to the next level,
yeah, whatever. Shit.
Hip-hop has always been a genre that is anti-authority. From NWA's The Police to YG and Nipsey Hussle's Donald Trump, rappers have a long history of beefing with law enforcement and politicians. Here's a look at some of the craziest standoffs between high-profile rappers and police or security. Game and T.I. The Game and T.I. are two legends in the rap game. The Game is one of the most respected rappers to come out of California in the early 2000s. T.I. is a living legend in Atlanta who's credited as being one of the creators of trap music. Both have had long, productive careers full of highs and lows. The Game grew up in Compton, California, and became a member of the Piru Bloods as a teenager, despite growing up in a Crip neighborhood. T.I. began drug dealing at a young age and had been arrested several times before the age of 14. They both came up through rough circumstances, but went on to be some of the most successful and prolific rappers of the early 2000s. But despite all their success, the artists still have to deal with street drama from time to time. A video released by TMZ back in 2014 showed the Game and T.I. along with both of their crews get into a tense standoff with police outside the Supper Club in Hollywood, California. According to witnesses, two men who were mutual acquaintances of both rappers tried to get into the club but were denied entry. It's not entirely clear what set off the fight, but footage released by TMZ shows security pummeling two men. Security then starts trying to put cuffs on the two of them. Another video released by TMZ shows the aftermath of this fight, and this time, T.I. and the Game are involved. The two rappers were in the club when the original fight was going down and came out afterward to find out what the problem was. By this time, LAPD is on the scene and the situation is tense. T.I. starts asking whether this is a crime scene because he and his team have good lawyers. Members of their crew start arguing with the police and shouting at them, which creates even more tension. Someone pulls out their phone to record the whole situation, while the cops start pulling out guns and batons to prepare for the brawl. It seems like things are about to pop off at any moment until someone in the crowd tells the rappers that the police didn't beat up their friends, it was security. This leads the rappers and their entourage to start searching for the people that beat up their homies, and all hell breaks loose. They start screaming at security, and the scene turns into chaos. The Game even starts taking off his hat and opens up his jacket in case he has to suddenly throw down. He eventually storms at the entrance of the club and starts shoving one of the security guards who was standing on the back of his friend and threatening to send him to jail, but other people intervene and he's forced to back off. Luckily, no one was shot or hurt, and the video ends with the Game and his crew searching for the security guard who hit their friend. According to Billboard, two men were brought into custody and later released without being charged with anything. It's not clear exactly what set off the melee, but the two dudes who got the beat down must have done something to really piss off security, because their reaction was pretty wild. But the Game and T.I. aren't the only artists getting a crazy beef with the police and security. This next rap incident of Lil Pump getting into it with cops and security. The first incident was on No Jumper tour back in May 2017, around the time Pump and Smoke Purple first blowing up. At a meet and greet with fans in Portland, Oregon, Pump starts breaking down weeds, rolling the blunt.
You cheat on Dad, so how come you're the fucking see me? Because why not? I'm bored. Whatever. Smell the joint? I know you smoke weed.
Right on the signing table.
So
security comes over to tell him to stop.
And I smoke too, because I know you
Recreational
smoke.
marijuana is legal in Oregon,
Whatever.
and therefore, Pump wasn't breaking any laws by smoking. However, if a private business doesn't want you smoking on their property, they have the right to tell you to stop. They keep telling him he can smoke in the green room, but Pump clearly isn't trying to listen to them, and the meet and greet ends before it even officially starts. Just a few months later, a similar incident occurred where Pump was kicked out of a hotel room and started roasting the hotel employee on the way out. In a clip uploaded to Instagram, Pump can be seen chilling in his hotel while a bunch of police are in the room. The camera jumps to a hotel employee with a clipboard, and Pump immediately starts making jokes. He accuses the employee of kicking him out of the hotel because he's racist and ugly, and he even says that the guy has a big-ass gut and continues with more insults. His crew starts dying laughing, but it's clear that the police and the hotel staff aren't too pleased. On the way out, Pump films the parking lot of the hotel, sure there are 3 cop cars, and even shouts, "I plead the fifth," showing that he clearly isn't too bothered by the situation.
You kicking me out of the hotel for being racist and ugly, you big ugly ass, you got a big ass gut, you like 65, your tape line went back. 3 cop cars. I plead the fifth.
It's not clear from the video what caused the police to be called and escort Lil Pump out of the hotel. But based on his typical behavior, he was probably smoking weed and partying in the hotel room, and when security told him to stop, he argued or started clowning them, so they brought in the police. That wasn't the last time that Pump got into a beef with service staff. About a year after the incident at the hotel, Lil Pump was arrested for disorderly conduct before boarding a flight from Miami to LA. TMZ reported that the baggage handlers claimed that they smelled a strong odor of weed coming from Pump's bag. The flight's captain confronted the rapper about the smell, and Pump didn't like his tone. There's no footage of the incident, so it's tough to know exactly what happened. But eventually, Pump had to be escorted off the plane and was arrested for disorderly conduct.
This is your bag? What bag is it? What's your name? Okay. This tag with your name on it.
I'm turning it down for this one.
Hello?
The crazy thing is that the airline personnel later searched the bags belonging to Pump and his crew, and no drugs were found inside. So Pump may have actually been in the right this time. However, based on his past behavior, it's not hard to imagine Pump wilding out on a pilot or flight attendant and blowing the whole thing out of proportion, especially for something he didn't actually do. Sadly, that wasn't even the last time that Pump was kicked off an airplane for disorderly conduct. In December 2020, the rapper was banned from JetBlue Airlines for refusing to wear a mask on a flight, not long after endorsing Donald Trump for president. So, this likely won't be the last time that Pump gets into a petty beef with security.
Fuck JetBlue. Fuck everybody else working there. Y'all bitches some bums. All 2021, I ain't wearing no mask. I don't gotta wear no fucking mask, bitch. Corona's fake. Bye.
MGK. Colson Baker, better known as Machine Gun Kelly, is a singer, rapper, and actor from Cleveland, Ohio. MGK is known for his fast rapping ability and his versatility in the entertainment industry. In addition to being a rapper, he also recently released a pop-punk album executive produced by Travis Barker from Blink-182 and has appeared in several films. MGK is also known for his confrontational attitude and is always ready for the smoke. Back in 2018, he made headlines after exchanging diss tracks with the king of the white rappers, Eminem. The feud began in 2012 after MGK tweeted about Eminem's daughter Haley being hot. Haley was only 16 at the time, and apparently M didn't appreciate MGK's remark, even though MGK admitted that M was the king in the same tweet. Eminem kept this beef bottled up for 6 years until releasing his Kamikaze album in 2018, where he dissed him directly on the song Not Alike. MGK responded with the diss track Rap Devil, where he takes shots at the Detroit rapper, despite previously admitting that he is a legend. Fans were somewhat shocked that MGK responded so quickly and so brutally, especially against an established vet like Eminem. M didn't respond to MGK's diss with another record, but he did address the beef in an interview with Sway later that year. Ever since, fans have known that MGK ain't one to play with. Way before the Eminem-MGK beef, MGK was putting people in their place. A video released by DJ Vlad back in 2012 shows the Rap Devil rapper going to war with a group of rent-a-cops bothering him about his skateboard. The video starts with MGK chasing down 2 men on bikes. He has a skateboard in his hand and starts asking them why they're running away. They try to ignore him, but eventually they stop. It's tough to know what happened before the video starts, but it seems like MGK is pissed because the rent-a-cop saw him with the skateboard and sent backup on golf carts to harass him. The dudes on the bike kept telling MGK that they work for the police department, which doesn't seem to faze him too much. He starts cursing them out and telling them that they're a joke. So clearly, they aren't real police, or he'd probably be in handcuffs. One of them tells them that they don't like his language, and MGK tells them to make him stop. The rent-a-cops keep telling MGK that they work for the police, and he keeps reminding them that they work for the police, but they aren't police. A few minutes later, an actual cop shows up and asks what's going on. MGK tells the cop that he's not Tony Hawk and he isn't trying to ruin the neighborhood grinding on rails and curbs. He was trying to get around, and suddenly these rent-a-cops started bothering him. He starts claiming discrimination and says that they didn't follow another kid who looked more suburban. They targeted him because he was wearing
Can
tattoos
you
and a white
let me
beater.
gag
The cop just stands
another
there and
name?
doesn't say much. The whole incident is
Whatever.
tense, but never escalates into anything but
If
shouting.
you check her up, I will. Thanks.
MGK won the argument and put those rent-a-cops in their place, because even the actual cop who showed up isn't able to do anything. There's nothing illegal about riding a skateboard through a neighborhood. It seems like the dudes on the bikes got a little power hungry and picked up the wrong white rapper, because MGK is ready for the smoke at all times. If you like this video, check out some of our previous videos. Rappers and gangs, rappers called lacking. We cover the most insane stories that you need to hear. Well, that's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Let us know in the comments what you'd like to see in the future.
I'm against this sport only if
Hit the notification button so you never miss
it
any great
shut
content
my
like
mama
this.
up.
Catch you in the next video.
So yeah, I'm against this. So you know, sure I'll fuck stepsister and stepcousin because they're not actually related to me, my stepmom. But actual mom and actual cousin and actual sister, no. Well, I'm only doing this to shut her up. So yeah, pretty much, you know. That's why I'm only doing this. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. May as well do this at all times. I'm doing it right now, so may as well. Even though this is fucking wrong. Fuck it. May as well turn into those incest motherfuckers. May as well do it. I'm doing it right now, so yeah. May as well turn into those incest motherfuckers.
Fellas, this week is probably the greatest quest meant to flesh out. Hi everybody, welcome back to Lover's Lab Mines, where we go ahead and explore the deep, dark trenches of Lover's
Because
Lab
of
that
smoke
holds
and I will
unbelievable
fuck. Got me?
atrocities you would never even
Yep.
comprehend. Mines that just aren't safe for humanity, and my experiences with them firsthand. I've seen too many of these, okay? I've changed as a person. Let's get into it. Now first up we have Fogg's Club Rift, our house small shop Rift
Gonna go
Ranch.
out.
No I cannot.
Whatever.
Well, that's okay, buddy. Let's just take a look
Love
at the
you.
mine through our own
Love
eyes.
you too.
Upon first glance,
Daddy,
the
can I call you
establishment
that?
looked extremely cozy
Sure.
and had a lot of resort-like qualities.
Can I
Whether
call
it
you
was
baby
fishing,
mommy?
pool activities, or even tanning,
Sure.
the place seemed like Rifton's premier destination
Cool.
for family getaway
Cool.
with activities for all ages. The inside felt even cozier with lots of seating available, food, alcohol, a game of musical chairs in the front, and even books to peruse at your leisure. The atmosphere here was so relaxed that people even took leisurely naps on the couch in the afternoons, even going as far as providing your own free PJs as well as toys for the kids while you were sleeping. I gotta say, the attention to detail was astounding and the care for the customer truly at the forefront. On the second floor was a lodging where they would pamper you with massive,
You will
comfy,
pick
soft
off,
couches,
by the way.
king-size beds, and not sure what this
Thanks,
is. A jungle gym
baby.
parakeets while you were taking a nap.
You're welcome.
And if you really want luxury, check this out.
And nice
Two
tips,
sofas
too.
and two king-size king-size beds next to each other. I bet you've never seen that even in the best five-star hotels in your city. My only complaint, which really isn't even a complaint, is that sometimes they leave cleaning fluid on the bed sheets, and I tell my kids just lay in them for a little bit. They'll dry off soon. What's even crazier is that the employees will actually sign up to go on life-threatening adventures with you and fight undead monsters. The very few end up surviving, but it's just the kind of service they provide at the Fox Club Riften. If Yelp existed in Skyrim, I would 100%, without even hesitation, give this establishment a 1-star rating because I think I might have just figured out what that white liquid was on the bed. Now next up we have a mod called Submissive Lola, and this mod allows you to ask your follower to turn you into their submissive bitch. And as you would probably guess, asking your follower to turn you into her submissive Lola is a pretty hard and awkward thing to ask. I need a strong hand to guide me. And what do you know? Who would have guessed she's totally down to enslave me? Fuck it, why not? I've killed Alduin, I've killed Mirek, I've killed every single kid in this game. I've dominated absolutely everything. Maybe it's time for me to be dominated for once, and what do you know, maybe I might even enjoy it. At the very least, it's additional content and something for me to do that's quite unusual. Plus, it's all roleplay, it's all in good fun, no actual pain will be for— Ow! Ow, Myra, you fuck! Myra, I think you're getting a little too into this role, man. Now, the first thing we did was engage in some obedience training, and that involved pleasuring my master in whatever way possible. We did some pretty humiliating things in public so that I would know my place. She would give me random tasks to do, like find a decent bottle of wine when entering new cities like Solitude. She would also casually pour me out for some gold. The whole point of this, which according to the quest, is to show my mistress how devoted I was. And while at Inns resting, she would come to revelations like, why am I carrying my own stuff? You are the sword maiden, now we have reverse roles, so we don't reverse card, and now you will be my pack slave and carry things on your back. And for a second there, it felt like I was Lydia, and this was actually a follower simulator in which you would actually be able to sympathize with the people you enslave on a regular basis in vanilla Skyrim. Of course, without the whole whipping part, but it was truly an enlightening experience in which I was able to actually feel for the followers and companions I've used over the years. Not just enforcing them to carry my burdens, but even forcing them to do stupid things like dance on a whim for my stupid videos. And other completely, incredibly messed up acts I would force them to perform in order to make my stupid videos on YouTube. And even things you thought to be completely innocent at first, like forcing your followers to be in front and detect traps or ambushes. And only when you are told to do these things you realize, wow, I actually am a fucking dickhead psychopath. I realized maybe this was just one whole spiritual karmatic journey in which I would have a revelation at the end that would change my life forever. I mean, I never thought how it felt to be told to take off your clothes on a whim on a regular basis, but that's exactly what you and I have done to several followers on many occasions, especially when changing out armor mods. You ever think maybe she didn't want to be dressed as a bikini? But you see, unlike you and I here playing this mod, the follower never had the ability to set a time limit for this unrelenting hell that Myra certainly presents to me now. Whether I chose 1 week or an eternity, even though she expressed sadness in the length of time I chose, you respected my decision. And that mutual respect and seeing how much she enjoyed it encouraged me to go on further. I would stand by her bed with a gas gun while she slept soundly. As long as my sleep deprivation satisfied her, I continued. I would announce to the entire town that I was her property, even lick the floor she walked on. I don't think you've ever seen anyone lick the floor as thoroughly as I did that day. And once I licked that final last tile on the floor, I came to the realization that this is probably just a degenerate mod in Lover's Lab. It's probably not karmatic justice. I'm uninstalling this. Next up we have the Cardia of Rhodes Armory for Touched by Novella based on Neeson Tanaka's art. Neeson Tanaka being the grandfather of modern Skyrim fashion, the bikini armor. Touched by Novella, the premier body mod for those looking to die by a death by snoo snoo. And Cardia of Rhodes, I'm guessing some kind of medieval crusader e-girl. The mod comes with 5 high-quality armor sets. The metal chest plate, which serves as some kind of void for female chesticles to get sucked into a different dimension. The one without a metal chest plate that I guess can be considered another piece of armor since there's another main attraction in place of the chest plate. I mean, 2 very big main attractions in place of the chest plate. Double-colored kite bikini, some kind of banner, just the banner, nothing else, that definitely qualifies as a piece of clothing. And shockingly, the most conservative of them all, the thick padding, which certainly offers some kind of protection against demonetization, age restriction, complete elimination of my channel off this platform. You have a helmet, an open-faced helmet, and even lots of accessories that are all physics-enabled, including the feather, the necklace that bounces upon the other massive forces that also bounce beneath. Just there's a lot of bouncing here for sure. You know, I can almost feel the ground tremble as Alex Strauss comes near me. You know, feeling like a light 2 on the Richter scale here. You know, you have 2 swords here, a sword and a great sword, but really all they do is serve as a breast shaving tool here. You know, it doesn't matter what you do, where you turn, they're gonna shave a sliver of those knockers for sure. It's almost guaranteed. It's like shaving Parmesan on top of your fucking pasta. Great armor mod.
Ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Nice. Let's head to your place. I'm staying at the safe house because, you know, I'm wanting in the city. So, yeah, I'm staying at the place basically. Cool. In the back or in the front, not on top of there. Got me? Okay, son. Good. Up there is dangerous, so yeah. Move the fuck out of my way, you dickhead. You just killed them. So fucking what if I killed him? Got me? So fucking what? So fucking what? You just killed him. Did you know my dad was a gangster? He was a boss? No, he didn't tell me. Lock the car. This is the safe house. I'll show you around in the safe house. Okay. In here is where my guns are, and then this is gonna be my office place. That's the lounge room, kitchen, dinner table, and my bedroom, balcony out there, balcony over there. And then down here is storage area. Down here is the shop basically. It's basically safe house, right? You know what I mean? Yeah, okay. But fuck no. Done. Son, baby son. It's the next day. Let's head out now, I guess. She's gone, so yeah, I can't believe it. I told her off camera about, you know, I told her off camera about we can't do this anymore, I'll break up with you, this is wrong. You know, I changed my mind. Instead of being the incest fucker, I'm not gonna be like that. Sure, if she had my kids, then I would raise them. But other than that, no, I won't do that again. So yeah, pretty much, you know, that's a one night thing. Incest. I don't want to be like other incest people. I don't want to be like them. I want to be normal, like fucking normal people, not having incest. So yeah, basically, you know, that's only a one night thing. So yeah, pretty much, you know, it's only a one night thing, and that's all it is, and that's all it will be. My gang doesn't own up here yet. It only owns that town down there. So yeah, not all the desert the gang doesn't own, but some of the desert, like the bar and the town. That's all. You don't fucking got me? Bitch ass. Stay the fuck down. Bitch. Oh, fuck, I'm being fired at. Duck, duck, duck. Bikies, of course. fucking dickhead bikies. Dickhead bikies. I hate bikies the most of the gangsters, of the gangs and cartels and mafias. I hate the bikies the most. I hate bikies the most. I just dispose of them. I just dislike fucking bikies, dude. Because yeah, you know, I just dislike bikies. I just do pretty much. It's been a few years now, and yeah, I own this penthouse now. So yeah, the penthouse is 3 stories. Look at the view of this penthouse. I'm not gonna stay here that often because I prefer the ghetto where I was raised. I'll die in the ghetto. If I change my mind in the future, good for me. But for now, I just wanna live in the ghetto. Let's say if I want something different, then I'll stay here in this penthouse. But other than that, no. I'm staying in the ghetto, pretty much. I was raised in the ghetto, I'll die in the ghetto. So, yeah, pretty much, you know. So, yeah, what's your point?
I picked up the baby powder for your chafing. Okay.
So, yeah. So, yeah, you know.
Back to the Future was released in July of 1985. Look at my birthday, for crying out loud. I haven't even been born yet. Back to the Future Part 3 came out 5 years later. but Marty
Become a
remained the
joint.
same age. The third movie was released on May 25th, 1990,
May as well
just a few
pause
short weeks
it.
before Fox's 29th
I mean,
birthday.
turned off. Head to McDonald's. I'm not gonna order room for service because I'm not gonna stay here long. I'm just gonna stay here tonight. That's all. So yeah, let's head downstairs. Here we are. I'm gonna jump this. Unlock this. Head to McDonald's. And get me a burger. I'm fucking hungry. My first day back at school is on Monday. Today is Saturday, then Sunday, then Monday. Let's head to McDonald's down here. Because of COVID, let me call up McDonald's while I'm there so they can, bring it out to me. So I can eat it at my crib or somewhere, or even in the car. Here we are. Hello, what's up McDonald's? Yeah, I'm at the front and I was wondering, can I get just a burger? Sure, we'll bring it to you when it's ready. There'll be $14. Okay, cool. I will give it to you when... Hello? Yeah, sorry. I will give it to you when someone come out. You know what I mean? Okay, got it. See ya, sir. See ya. Let's chill here, I guess, and smoke some weed and watch YouTube until someone come out and give me my burger.
Imagining a mid-20s Fox as a high school student was easy enough, but things started to get a little tricky once he was pushing 30. Hey, Doc! Where are you going now? Back to the future? Number 13, Patrick Swayze, The Outsiders.
You ain't looking so good. You tell hands up all the time, Come on, dear.
Perhaps best
Here you
known
go,
for the
sir.
role in the
Okay, here's the
1973
money.
film
Cool.
Badlands.
See you, sir.
How you doing?
See ya. Let's eat the bits of gas here.
I got it.
There's a good burger. Where the fuck is my penthouse? Is it down here or is it up there? Hopefully it's down here. What fuck, dude? Where the fuck is it? It's not down here. Like, where though? Where then? Huh? I think I seen the building this way. So, give me a minute. Yeah, here we are. This is the building, I think. I could be wrong, but I could be right. This is the building down here. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Move the fuck out of my way, you stupid bitch. It's your fault you got hit and got knocked out or died. I don't care either way. It's your own stupid fucking fault. Let's walk this car. Head inside to my penthouse. Head to bed. And then, yeah. Okay, so it's 9 AM. I mean, it's 7 AM. Let's head back to the hood now. I stayed in there tonight, like this one day, so yeah. That's all pretty much. Now, let's head back to the hood. Like I said before, I only stay in that building one night. Or if I want something different, I'll stay in that building. So yeah. Like I said before, I'm gonna stay in the hood. Even though I'm rich and I live in the penthouse, I'll rather stay in the fucking hood. I was raised in the hood, and I'll die in the hood. So yeah, eventually I will die in the hood. So let's head back to the area, I guess. Here we are. Let's chill here. On the corner here, boy. Let's rock this bitch. Yo. Get the fuck out of here. Get. Come on. Hit me. Bitch ass. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Stay down, you bitch. Bitch ass, stay your ass down. Know your place. Bitch. Fucking bitch, dude.
Of the decade. I know, right? Number 3, Leonardo DiCaprio, Catch Me If You Can.
My name is Frank Taylor. I'm a co-pilot for Pan Am. I'd like to cash this check here, and then I'd like to take you out for a steak dinner.
By 2002, Leonardo DiCaprio had entered the Scorsesean phase of his career, even if the world still viewed him as the pretty boy actor from Titanic. To mark the beginning of a new era, the 28-year-old gave moviegoers 2 cinematic gifts, Gangs of New York and Catch Me If You Can. The latter a collaboration with Steven Spielberg, in which he played a teenage con artist. But the jump seat is open.
Come on, let's go.
It's been a while since I've done this. Which one's the jump seat again?
With prior
If you're not over here in 15 minutes, you can find a new best friend.
You've been saying that since the 5th grade.
About to turn 30 years old at the time of the film's premiere, Alan Red Wings jersey to capture the essence of Cameron Fry, who was a kid dominated by fear and unaware of his true independence.
Look, don't ask me to participate in your stupid crap if you don't like the way I do it.
Life moves pretty fast in Hollywood, and despite this only being his third feature, Rock stood his ground alongside a truly iconic performance.
Ferris Bueller, you're my hero.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Stockard Channing and the whole cast, Grease.
That's ancient history. Well, history sometimes repeats itself.
No one in this film is exactly the picture of youth, but some cast members are a bit more suspect than others as high school students. When production began on Grease in 1977, John Travolta was on the younger side at 23 years old, while Olivia Newton-John was 28. The T-Birds' ages ranged from Kelly Ward, who was 20, to 31-year-old Michael Tucci.
Aren't you supposed to be in homeroom right now? I was just going for a walk.
Jan actress Jamie Donnelly, who was in her early 30s during shooting, had to dye her hair to hide the grays.
Looking pretty good this year, huh, Riz?
But fellow Pink Lady Stockard Channing was the eldest at age 33.
That's the one I was telling you about.
Regardless of age, Stockard Channing really used her maturity to her advantage to portray a multifaceted character.
There are worse things I could do than go with the boy or two.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from Ms. Mojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. Comics that are serial can end up feeling very monster of the week, with many problems coming and going, being resolved without any change or effect being made as a result. Which means that when something comes along that makes a more permanent change and alters not just the scenery, but the very lifestyle or personality even of some of our favorite characters in comics, we tend to be drawn in more. So many of our favorite superheroes are so fantastical that seeing them move through life stages can help to ground them in reality, making them more interesting and more relatable. Depending on the approach, of course, to those changes and how those stories are told. Welcome back, Nerd Squad. Today we're going to be taking a look at a very specific life change and how it affected the heroes involved, for better or for worse, as we count down the top 10 DC Comics superheroes who got pregnant. Not all pregnancy stories are as meaningful, and not all of them are even kept within continuity or with the confines of reality, but they definitely all attempt to change the status quo. Let's find out how and get counting. Number 10, Power Girl. One of the weirdest pregnancies in probably all of comics history, which is why this one takes our bottom spot. I'm just like, it's not that great, so we're putting it at 10, but it's an interesting story, so if you haven't heard of it yet, I mean, hold on, because this is a wild ride. Power Girl became miraculously pregnant, and when other heroes inquired as to how this happened, who the father was, it was revealed that as far as Power Girl knew, there was no father because she was still a virgin. Huh? We later learned that this pregnancy was a result of Power Girl coming into contact with her grandfather, who granted her this immaculate conception so that she could give birth to a champion who would help to defeat an ancient and unstoppable evil. The champion baby grows up rapidly after it's born, is never really named by Power Girl, but is constantly referred to as baby, which is weird, and basically accuses her of being an overbearing mother before defeating the evil and leaving forever. Oh yeah,